Nick Saban reveals the shocking reason he's rooting for Deion Sanders in the Alamo Bowl. Ms. Terry's orders. One of Deion Sanders' most powerful fans has just revealed herself. In the 2 years he's been at the helm of the Colorado Buffaloes, Coach Prime has gained a multitude of admirers. However, only one of them is capable of getting the ruthless Nick Saban to change colors to support the Buffs. After the 2023 debacle, in which they started with 3 straight wins and finished with a 4-8 record, 1-8 in the Big 12, Sanders lifted his team, leading it to a 9-3, 7-2 season. Although it was not enough to take them to the college football playoff, it was enough to play in the Alamo Bowl against the BYU Cougars. This effort earned Sanders the admiration of Terry Saban, who now demands that her husband make his predictions favor Coach Prime's Buffs. As is often the case, the man who was once one of the most respected coaches by his players and subordinates has had no choice but to yield to his wife's will, Mrs. Saban's orders. In a recent episode of ESPN's College Game Day, Nick Saban was forced to root for Colorado over BYU, at the request of his wife. Talking with his co-hosts, Saban humorously revealed, "I am not allowed to pick against Deion." Ms. Terry's orders. However, this is not just Terry's whim. Mrs. Saban has her husband's same wisdom, coupled with her intuition backing her up. She demonstrated it during the regular season when she chose Colorado over UCF, contrary to Nick's prediction. The result? The Buffs crushed the Knights 48-21. UCF came boasting one of the best ground attacks in the NCAA, but Colorado's defense had no trouble closing the lanes for R.J. Harvey and K.J. Jefferson. On the other hand, Shedeur Sanders had a walk in the park, finding Travis Hunter and Will Shepherd time and time again to give their team the victory. Of course, Coach Prime couldn't ignore Saban's statements. In a post on his Instagram account, Sanders shared an image of the former coach and his statements, captioning it, "And this is one of the many reasons I love ya, Coach." And Mrs. Terry. As Deion Sanders and his Buffaloes prepare for their last game of the season, it is clear that the Sabans will be very attentive to the result. The question is, what will happen if Colorado loses? Will Nick Saban dare to say, "I told you so," to Mrs. Terry? It is highly unlikely, but only time will tell.